Hello, Sara Birchmeyer here, founder of Awakening House, creator of this 7-day soul detox, fears free and aligned, safe to love YouTube channel creator, spiritual practitioner, spiritual psychology coach, mindset coach, all the things. But I'm here today as your spiritual guide. And in this video, day 3, we are going to be talking about beliefs and generational trauma, epigenetics, and our DNA. And so before we begin, let's start with the spiritual mind treatment, but this time I'm going to do it a little different. I'm going to be speaking the universal law, cause and effect overview and ingraining that into the spiritual mind treatment. Yesterday, talking about the mirror, and the day before that, awareness. We have to begin to understand how this law operates and bring it into the detoxification of our soul, because true soul detoxification will be the embodiment of the 52 universal laws, which I teach more about them in depth in my group and one-on-one coaching sessions. So if you would just like to sit up straight, placing both feet on to the ground. And this time, let's get the energy flowing, bringing our hands together, rubbing them, bringing the left and the right hemisphere of the mind, bringing our mind and heart together. Then I want you to take your hands and place them over your stomach. Taking a deep breath in and holding it at the top for as long as you can, or it feels good to you. Exhaling out audibly. Just sit there with your eyes closed. I just recognize right here and right now that we are universal law. I recognize our oneness with the power that causes universal laws to operate. That same power that beats our heart, that same power that rose Yeshua from the grave, that same power that tells the wind where to blow, that same power that causes life. I recognize that we are one with that. We are that. We are not separate from that. And in that, I recognize right here and right now that you are first cause of your life. The universal law of cause and effect states you change your beliefs, you can change your life. For every effect, there is a cause. Holy Spirit, your higher self, God, Christ within, Creator, your identity creates your beliefs. Your beliefs create your thoughts, which create your feelings and emotions, which cause the actions you take and cause the circumstances of your life. This is the triune nature of the creative process, the unfoldment of thought through universal law into form or physical reality. This law responds in direct proportion to your beliefs. Your experience of life change to the degree you change your identity and your beliefs. If you are ready to awaken your divinity and you have been feeling disempowered and unable to create the life you desire deep within, it indicates that you are trying to fix, change, or alter the circumstances of your life through your own will. Demonstration unfolds through a creative process that is triune in nature. It is the unfolding of thought through universal law into physical form, physical reality. Stop trying to change the outside world instead of the inside world. The results you are experiencing in your life are direct consequences of the beliefs you have instructed into universal law, God, source, creator, the universe, all one, is taking your order right now and is always giving you what you believe you are worth experiencing at the core. Be clear, command what you want, know what you desire, and take divinely inspired daily action. Be the cause and let God be your source in all things. And so in this moment right here, I'm just so much gratitude of knowing, gratitude of knowing that I am first cause, because I am the embodiment of the power of God living in and through me. I am not the effect of my life. You are not the effect of your circumstances. You are the cause. And in this moment right here and right now, taking radical accountability and radical action to shift our identity and our beliefs into alignment with the truth of who we are. I declare a breakthrough in your mind today. I declare a belief shift into truth for you today. I declare freedom. I declare truth. I declare abundance. I declare identity. I declare prosperity. I declare joy. And I release this up into the law as law. It is done. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about beliefs and generational trauma. So at the core of us is what is described or known as the subconscious mind. And this is the invisible portion of ourselves that we are not aware of. It is actually 97% of our makeup. 3% of our mind are we conscious of. Our world, our reality, our life, what is causing it, what is moving it. We're aware of 3% of it. And it's what's in our physical reality, unless we do the deeper work to discover the unconscious and dive deep into what is in there. This subconscious mind is programmed. So our body is like a computer, and we are programmed with a program between the ages of 0 and 7 years old. This not only comes in genetically through our bloodline, through the DNA, it also comes through our family, our current life, our culture, and the world around us. It programs to react to this, to believe this about this, don't do this, do this. It's a program that we operate from. And these beliefs create our reality. And beings, spiritual beings, if you go back to the beginning of this week, we were talking about we signed up. We are spiritual beings on a soul mission. We have a purpose. So coming into this life, this three-dimensional experience is traumatic in and of itself. Not to mention all the stuff we carry in energetically with us. We experience traumatic events in our childhood, some very extreme, some seem minimal, but the effect of trauma isn't what happens to you, it is what happens within you. And so while a little girl at the grocery store who gets told, no, you can't have that candy, we don't have the money, and then she creates this belief system, money is hard, money isn't for nice things, you can't have nice things, money is to just pay the bills, I'm unworthy of money. Someone who was like robbed at gunpoint, you know, she might create the same scenario. Money isn't safe. I can't have nice things. I'm worthy to have money. It's the belief that happens within the mind. The agreement that we make is imprinted into our subconscious mind and is outpictured through our reality energetically. If you go back to yesterday's video, we were talking about energy and vibration. We magnetize a reality that is a vibrational match to the core of what the energy is inside of our subconscious mind. Epigenetics is DNA. It is the genetic code that has been written in our lineage, our ancestors, past generations. And a lot of us are great-great-grandparents and stuff were, part of the Holocaust or whatever, severe traumatic incident that they went through, that trauma response, when left unprocessed, carries throughout the lineage. And so a lot of what has happened, yes, we are the creator of our reality, and on some degree we chose the negative experiences because we were a vibrational match to them. However, they are purposeful. Remember, we signed up for them. We chose to go through them to all lead us and guide us to this moment right here and right now, where we are awakening up to the truth of who the fuck we are. And so it's all perfection. But nonetheless, when it comes to doing our inner work, doing our trauma work, reprogramming our subconscious mind, the purpose is to transform that core belief and agreement that we made within the soul at that past time. And we do that scientifically by, there's a few different things. There's somatic breath work. There's, meditations. There's E4 trauma. There's a few different things that you can do, but the purpose is to go back to the experience, recognize and become aware of the story, allow yourself to feel those emotions, because emotions store in our body. The body keeps the score. We experience suffering and disease to the degree that we forget who we are. And we experience this because we have that trauma, we have that memory, we have that epigenetic written in our body, and so we magnetize experiences to us that are a vibrational match. And so when it comes to wanting to break through, stop being poor, stop being in toxic relationships, stop being unhealthy, stop being unsatisfied with your body, stop not knowing what to create, stop not believing that you're called, stop not believing that you're chosen, and truly believe, not just say it. This is why affirmations don't work. If at the core belief there is a trauma that is tied to a belief and an agreement to a program that is contrary to what you're trying to create. And so we then have to process that trauma out of our body, recognize the lie, and declare truth over it in power of our voice, backed by knowing who we are and universal law being first cause of our life.
You just told that.
So there are lots of different ways. There's lots of different methods, and all you have to do is make a decision. I want to heal my trauma. I want to heal my generational trauma. I want to reprogram my subconscious mind, and God's going to bring to you whatever you need to do that. However, you just have to stay aware. Step one, day one awareness. That's not just something we do right here and right now. It's an embodiment of a lifestyle that we stay in. We stay in a constant state of awareness. And so when we're aware, our beliefs are out of alignment, taking that radical inspired action to do the inner work, we take our power back and become the co-creator with our destiny, no longer co-creating with our fate, the trauma story, the limited story, the scarcity story. And there's so many different ways that you can go about this. Universe, universe will bring you exactly what you need. I also offer one-on-one coaching and healing sessions. I have group programs. I have a lot of different ways to help you if you feel aligned to work with me. I don't get upset. I believe that my clients are my soulmate clients that I signed soul contracts before the big foundation of the world to do work with. And if that's not a fit, that's because you have a contract with somebody else, and I'm totally okay with that. Like, go do you. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, okay, so that wraps it up for day 3, breaking down beliefs, generational trauma. I hope you have some awareness and understanding of it's not your fault, but it is your fault. But it's okay because now you can take radical accountability. And tomorrow we are going to move into amends and self forgiveness because I don't know if you're anything like me. And by the way, Source is wanting me to remind you that when I mentioned doing your inner work to create a new belief, it doesn't happen overnight. I think it was 3 years of subconscious programming work before I really start to see results. So I just want to put that out there. That's why one of my programs is 2 years long. But anyways, back to where I was. Moving into amends and self-forgiveness tomorrow.
You just hold that.
I am so excited about all of the ahas and triumphs and mind shifts that you have already made. Spend some time today journaling. What are you ready to believe? Let's not worry about focusing on figuring out what your
You just hold that.
core limiting beliefs are. Let's just focus on opening up the energy and the creative flow for what you do want to believe. Do you want to believe you're wealthy? Do you want to believe you're worthy of love? Do you want to believe that you are healthy and fit and in love with your body and in love with life?
You
You're
just hold
free.
that.
What do you want to believe? Spend some time journaling and write that down. I'll see you back tomorrow. Above all things, I hope that you know you are loved. I'm out.